Let's see what they decide to go for. It is the Su-Yo in the jungle. Somehow, despite through all of this, I forgot that the jungle was just left open.
It was left open for quite a while.
For game 1 of the final series of the M6 wildcard group stage.
Let's jump right into it. Welcome to the land of Dawn. Both our competitors here. It's going to be really important that we highlight who is going to be the big difference makers in this game. For DFYG on the blue side, it's got to be Zed for sure. He's got a lot on his plate right now, but if he can't accelerate this early game, things are going to snowball out of control. But at the same time, we're looking towards TLVJ, right? If he can do well in his lane, we're expecting the early game to fall into the hands of DIANFENGYAOGUAI.
And once again, we have to remind all of you guys, the M6 Pass is currently available only until the 29th of December. So make sure to complete all active tasks during the event to reach level 75 for free and get amazing rewards such as Claude's Battle emote, M6 Glory Avatar emote, and new special skin, Boxia Dauntless Shield for free.
Yep, make sure to clear it while you still can. And there's also extra challenges to speed that process up. Oh god.
Rosa taking a huge amount of burst from the CC between PCU and Yi1. And that's going to be first blood for the DIANFENGYAOGUAI mid laner.
And this is what I was worried about, right? The early game can be pretty tough here.
TNZ landing a beautiful stun, but KLVJ flickers out, gets the quick time guard in time. Will he survive? He actually survives! And TNZ has to back off to avoid dying to the tower.
No, that's so unfortunate. TNZ, he just needed one more auto attack as soon as he got out of that quicksand guard. A little unfortunate here. First blood still achieved by DIANFENGYAOGUAI, but still, we're expecting the later stage of the game, especially once they hit level 4, to be pretty devastating. Hopefully, DFYG is able to handle this once the Feather Airstrike is online.
Yeah, there's a lot of teamfight potential on ULFHEDNAR once they have their ult. Sacred Hammer just in time from PCU to avoid the Blade Surge stun.
Surprised that that didn't connect. It should. It felt like it should. But even so, here comes the first turtle.
Yep, KLVJ already trying to buy some time, but he and PCU are both level 3, so they do not have their ultimates to stop this. They will back off and give it up to TNZ.
Now, as this game is going to progress, let's see how this is going to go, because there's two Purifies coming up from the side of ULFHEDNAR, with Apex 47 going for the Revitalize. A quick gleaming gem to make sure that he can actually stick around in these lanes a little bit longer is going to be great. Gold lane, I'm expecting nothing much to really happen here if they play it perfectly.
Apex has hit level 4 before PCU though, so ULFHEDNAR hitting their EXP timings just a little earlier, and now we can see Zed being disrupted by Alien as well, forced to use Retri on his purple buff.
Yeah, so far Alien, after that first initial engagement and early gank towards the top side of the map, is able to maintain control. Like, he doesn't really want to keep fighting KLVJ all day because his life is a resource, but as long as he's moving out of the lane first, I think that is a significant advantage in comparison to Khalid, who all he wants to do is clear waves and then move away.
I mean, the fact that he already has a level lead on KLVJ is actually really good for Alien as well, but here comes the Raging Sandstorm, flicker by Alien. Zed not gonna commit, not quite enough energy to dive that. PCU in danger, flickers away from the feathered airstrike, but that means no flicker implosion.
Nice, nice. Okay, ULFHEDNAR making sure that they are at least getting resources away from DIANFENGYAOGUAI. As long as they're able to get flickers and big proactive battle spells away from DFYG, then they have a little bit less to worry about, ensuring that the feathered airstrike gets all of the shots out.
Yeah, so far ULFHEDNAR have done a good job of cutting off the map so that Zed isn't able to get those early fanny kills that we are used to. Even TNZ already has that level lead. Sunshine uses Purify initially to avoid the knockout from Eternal Guard, and Zed was found, stunned by Apex, kill given over. ULFHEDNAR gonna get caught out with Implosion, but that's only on Apex. KLVJ is the only one here and doesn't quite have enough damage. Glorious Pathway and Revitalize used by Apex 47 to chase down PCU. They get the kill on the Tigreal. Will they get the snipe? Yes, they do. KLVJ finishing off TNZ. Rosa, wings by wings, feathered airstrike used, quicksand guard cancelled. And so KLVJ is picked up, but a beautiful Depth Sonata by Long finishes Rosa off. Meanwhile, Way of the Dragon by Alien onto Zed, but he's still able to get his purple buff.
Oh man, that was unfortunate. Had he just paced it out, spaced out when he kicked, and then taken the second half of the Way of the Dragon to maybe get that reset off of that purple buff, that would have been real nice there. But Alien is not going to have the Way of the Dragon in this upcoming turtle fight.
So far though, quite impressed. Sacred Hammer. Oh, unfortunately misses on Sunshine, but he still gets the knock up. Not quite enough damage to finish him off. It's a 1v3, and Sunshine able to get out alive.
Tell me, was that not a perfect defense on the dive? Slide tackles and even uses the Worldie to cancel out the initial cable to get Zed out of there to hopefully sneak in another turret shot.
Sunshine has been really popping off throughout this wild card, and he is continuing to do so. Being able to avoid a Fanny at this stage is huge and not a good sign for DFYG.
I mean, ULF now with the tempo that they've generated with these small skirmishes happening across the board, it's still 3-3, but with the structural advantage, now this is where it gets dangerous.
The Sunpo dodge on the implosion!
Come on.
Pig Drill ult wasted!
Hey, yeah, I mean, he could see him from a mile away there. Alien does not miss on these.
Oh man, really impressive gameplay so far from ULFHEDNAR. They have built up a 2k goal lead. DFYG doing a good job of matching them considering the difference in experience, but slowly but surely, this is snowballing.
Yeah, both sides are wrestling for control over tempo, right? It's not a means to an end, but I will say that ULFHEDNAR is more dependent on their ultimate. Same can be said about DFYG, but that's only for big team fights.
So far though, gonna be investing time to make sure Zed doesn't get denied from his purple buff, but ULFHEDNAR able to get a lot more across the map in return. TNZ able to iframe out, feathered airstrike, zoning PCU away, almost gets the kill. KLBJ with the Raging Sandstorm into the quicksand guard just to try and get away from ULFHEDNAR. Doing a great job of dodging! Zed comes in, finishes on Alien! A two-man Sacred Hammer! PCU sacrifices his life for a kill onto TNZ instead! Meanwhile, KLBJ on top of Rosa! Rosa, the Torn Queen, shows her majesty!
Beautifully played there. Beautifully played by both of these teams. This is what you want to see for M-Series representatives. You want them to be the only mistake that they're going to make. Oh, I missed an ability. That was a difference maker, and that's all we need to see.
ULFHEDNAR still slightly coming out on top, but that was definitely a mistake. Diving the tower there that PCU was able to punish with his last sliver of HP. Long gonna be able to get the bot tier 1. TNC almost stuns Zed, but he's able to fly out in time. This means DFYG not gonna be able to contest the turtle.
Zoning them out from the correct side, sacrificing their tier 1 down bot side as Rosa is able to claim the mid wave at the same time. Again, Rosa very generous using that feathered airstrike because it's all about maintaining tempo and pressure, because the feathered airstrike comes back up relatively quick considering that ULFHEDNAR are going to be looking not just for team fights, but more so to intercept the rotating members from DIANFENGYAOGUAI.
And if Rosa can use... Oh, hold on. Okay, I thought Alien was gonna go for the kick there, but yeah, if Rosa can use the feathered airstrike at a off-tempo timing where DFYG are not ready to punish it, then it's actually very safe despite having a Fanny and Granger.
I mean, you can definitely see that DFYG, they gotta make sure they protect that purple buff. It's so important that Zed stays relevant.
Another feathered airstrike, half HP on Long and E1. KLBJ will stop Alien from running into the backline, but Glorious Pathway means they cannot defend their mid-tier 1.
Yeah, they just don't have the gap closer. Only KLBJ can effectively cancel out the feathered airstrike, if not Zed, if he's got enough items.
Ouch! That's a lot of damage. Point blank arrow from TNZ. Zed is fine, but he's not creating as much pressure as he'd like.
Yeah, but I think this works out well for ULFHEDNAR, right? At this point, looking at the items, we're seeing 2 item power spikes coming quick, and that means they're gonna get aggressive.
Eternal Guard lands on one, feathered airstrike baited out, KLBJ, Raging Sandstorm to escape, able to heal back up. Alien in the backline, but doesn't go for the kick since ULFHEDNAR has already backed it off. A one-man implosion onto the jungler, pushes him away, but Glorious Pathway cuts off the DIANFENGYAOGUAI. Zed just doesn't have enough damage to go for the one-shot, and PCU gonna pay the price with Sunshine getting killed.
It's always the support who pays the price in these cases. Better to give up your roam rather than your force.
Just barely able to get out. Granger surprisingly slippery to catch, but the jungle no longer belongs to DFYG.
Amen to Purify. Amen to Purify to get you out of these tough spots.
E1 in trouble. Jikendo knock up. Not even gonna commit Way of the Dragon because they know they got the kill. Alien gonna be sniped down by the Death Sonata. Raging Sandstorm defensively again, but the feathered airstrike finishes him off. Double kill, triple kill for Sunshine.
What did I tell you? It's a battle of tempo right now, and ULFHEDNAR are absolute masters at it. Once you give them that lead, they're not going to let it go anytime soon.
This is a tough uphill battle now. We are nearly 10 minutes in, 4K gold lead for ULFHEDNAR. DIANFENGYAOGUAI does still have pretty solid scaling, but we can see that this Fanny not being able to achieve as much as they would like, and ULFHEDNAR doing a great job of just dancing around PCU and KLVJ's cooldowns.
Now, honestly, considering how this game is supposed to go for DFYG, they wanted this early game to snowball out of control, but these small stutter fights coming in from ULFHEDNAR, these small skirmishes even at the sacrifice of Rosa's early game, worked out fine.
Yeah, it's very controlled tempo for ULFHEDNAR here. They are determining the pace at which these fights are taken. PCU tries to walk out to go for the implosion, but he takes so much damage from Sunshine already. Rosa does not get executed by Zed's initiation either, so DFYG not able to find anything.
Yeah, just not enough damage here despite already having a War Axe, a Malefic Roar, and a Blade of Hephaestus.
E1 is dead here. Oh, hold on, can't flicker out, still has a battle spell, so will be able to get out for now.
Yeah, but one's still available. Oh my god.
Zed, oh, able to finally get the killing spree on TNZ, punishes him for trying to steal away the orange buff. DIANFENGYAOGUAI will be happy with that one.
Yeah, but they will sacrifice the tier 2 here.
PCU, Sacred now. Oh, flicker in with the implosion. A bit delayed, but it still works out. Federer comes out. They're going to focus on Rosa, but in the meantime, PCU and KLVJ are both already gone. That's a double kill. Rosa able to wings by wings perfectly away from the Fanny as well.
Oh man, that was a revitalized diff for sure, because Sunshine technically did get caught by that implosion. He purifies out of it, but PCU just waits until the very last second to actually go for the flicker to ensure, because keep in mind that the Purify only lasts for less than a second.
Yeah, an implosion is actually 2 sequential series of stuns. That is actually such smart usage of the ability by PCU. It's just unfortunate. DIANFENGYAOGUAI a little bit too behind to fully capitalize on it.
Oh no, God bless Apex 47 to be in the area and have a Revitalize to keep Sunshine alive in those types of moments. I mean, TNZ was probably thinking like, oh man, I wish he used the Revitalize for me, but I'm a little too far. At this point of time, at least for DIANFENGYAOGUAI, they want to make sure that Lung actually scales into this game. I'm actually curious to see what he opted to go for his build. It looks like a Hunter Strike. Hunter Strike, that's not a Sea Halberd. He did go for a Blade of Hephaestus here. Oh wait, sorry, that is a
Way of the Dragon kick onto Alien, but he's actually too far away. Both roamers. Oh wait, Alien is EXP, so PCU trading for Alien still kind of worth it for DIANFENGYAOGUAI. We're gonna see the Feathered Airstrike and Glorious Pathway come out. ULFHEDNAR just looking to dive straight in for this inhib. Zed's gonna be able to clear up the way. Sunshine almost dies to the Terrify, but KLVJ is the one who bites the dust instead.
How is Lung still alive there? I thought he was going to die for sure. A sliver of health even, as they will lose their inhib.
ULFHEDNAR still going for this. Get the bottom inhib. Zed not able to fly away in time. That's a shutdown.
Oh!
And Rosa comes in with the follow-up to finish off Long. They're gonna go ahead and take the mid inhib now. Crystal could be open. PCU and E1 the only ones alive to defend it. They're gonna be able to clear up the one remaining minion. E1 drops to 10% from a single combo by TNZ. KLVJ is back. Can they hold the minions in time? Implosion on 2 members. Sacred Hammer to push them away, but it is too little, too late. ULFHEDNAR push straight in and take game number 1.
Oh boy. What a battle. What a battle for the early mid-game. Once we get to the latter half of it and Rosa has 3 items, it becomes so difficult to walk up if you have not generated enough of a lead during the most important phases, early to mid, for DIANFENGYAOGUAI.
DFYG certainly tried their best. You can see the